but it's time to get you some breaking news coming in at this point in time. This coming in from Kolkata. Xaviers College of Kolkata has drawn a social media line for its students, which they have been barred from crossing. According to a circular issued and signed by the principal there, the students have been ordered to not publish any content on social media websites without the principal's specific permission. The circular warns the students of disciplinary action if the gag order is violated. The authorities have defended the order, saying that they are worried about students leaking confidential information. But the reason comes across as only an excuse for the college to impose its gag order. My colleague Tapas Sen joining us now for further details from Kolkata. What can you tell us about this gag order, Tapas? It comes across as a very dictatorial way of functioning.
Well, absolutely. This has come out as a moral diktat from the part of the Xaviers College authorities, which categorically said that students cannot publish any content or cannot write any article on and circulate it on the social media, be it in any kind of social media or internet whatsoever. And the kind of reaction, the repercussion coming up from the students as of now is quite mixed reactions coming up. But a section of students believe that this is a completely violation of the freedom of expression and the kind of reputation that St. Xavier's College has. The students have never done anything that whatsoever that could have tarnished the image of the institution as a whole, and they believe that these kind of circular would have been published by prior talking with the students or the student representatives. However, this has not gone down well with the students, even with the alumnus. We have been speaking to a lot of people. They said that there should be a clarification from the part of the college authorities. Why did they suddenly decide to publish this kind of circular? However, we tried to approach the college authorities, but we have not got any kind of reaction from them as well, as because it's weekend time. But mixed reaction, as I've said, and many students and the past students believe that this is a kind of a moral diktat from the part of the institution. Back to you.
Tapas, at the same time, you know, what really was the trigger to this gag order? There must have been something which the college didn't like or didn't go down well with them. Did the students earlier on post something that has been objectionable?
Well, that is not very clear now why the institution were forced to publish this kind of circular all of a sudden without consulting the students or the teachers. It came as a moral diktat, but yes, our sources believe that the students in social media, they have been sharing their notes, their class notes, their other study materials with other students of different institutions just for sharing and studying purpose. So these are the things that did not go down well with the college authorities, and they decided to put an embargo on using social media pertaining to anything pertaining to the institution, be it a normal article about the college, be it a normal article, be it the study material. It is not very clear as of now, but it has been mentioned very clearly that if students don't stop sharing things or publishing things onto internet or social media, disciplinary action would be initiated by the college authorities. But exactly what happened that forced the institution to publish this kind of circulars is yet to be known, because the college authorities has not yet spoken on camera exactly what forced them to publish this kind of circular.
Right, Tapas, thank you very much for joining us from Kolkata with all those details on St. Xavier's College about this moral diktat of sorts issued on students. Meanwhile, let's just switch gears and get you some news from Mumbai. The Mumbai cops have now what could be their final 24 hours to crack the Sheena Bora murder case. The custody of all three accused was extended till September 7th by a local court there in Bandra, with the prosecution stating that the ongoing probe is yet to cover a large area and that Indrani remains uncooperative and a hard nut to crack. The three were produced before the court of Judge S.M. Chandgare at the suburban Bandra amid tight security, with just 1 day left for the 14-day deadline for police custody to end. And one of the key reasons behind the Mumbai police pressing for continued extension of Indrani's custody is their belief of a fourth person possibly being involved, possibly a staff employee of Indrani. Indrani, after disposing of Sheena's body, asked her staffer to create a proxy Hotmail account. She told the staffer that Sheena was busy in the US and had asked her to create an account for her. Indrani had several mails sent from that very account to Mikhail, Peter and Vidhi. A resignation as well to Reliance One Metro, where Sheena had worked.
To kill any doubt on the theory which was circulated by Indrani Mukherjee that Sheena wasn't in Broad, she first told one of her staffer to create a fake email account of Indrani Mukherjee. And later on, this email account was used by Indrani to send email to Peter Mukherjee, to Vidhi and to Mikhail. This email was a very important piece of evidence for the cops. That's why they have taken into the custody of the laptop of Indrani and Vidhi to know that what kind of interaction used to happen in between Vidhi, Indrani and Sheena. With the Rohit Priyanka Bhathi, NewsX, Mumbai.
And the other possible fourth accused could be Sujit Sarkar, the man picked for questioning in Kolkata by the police there. Sujit Sarkar was Indrani's personal bodyguard before his present employment with the Kolkata businessman Abhijit Sen, who's also a close friend of Peter Mukherjee. He is believed to be the fourth mystery man in the car and is being grilled by the Mumbai police currently. He was Indrani's trusted lieutenant as per the sources.
This is 85 SN Banerjee Road in central Kolkata. This is the office of Sen Group of Companies, which have been operating out of this very building for the last 10 to 15 years. But this morning is different since the main gate, which could have actually taken us inside to the group offices, are firmly shut. This is because the bodyguard who has been working here in this company for the last 10 to 15 years has gone mysteriously missing from Thursday afternoon after he reported for work. His family was completely in the dark about his whereabouts, but then they finally found out that he was in Mumbai. He has been picked up by Mumbai cops for questioning and he has been grilled in connection with the Sheena Bora murder case. Though the man in question, a 6-footer, says that he has nothing to do with Peter Mukherjee and he has no clue as to why he's being questioned or he has been taken down to Mumbai, the fact of the matter remains is that there have been several inconsistencies which have come up in his statement before the Mumbai police. He has gone on to tell the cops that he got a call from someone who introduced himself as Peter Mukherjee's servant, which is why that was the only link that he had essentially with Peter Mukherjee and his family. He has denied all allegations of involvement or a possible involvement with the grisly Sheena Bora murder case. Mr. Abhijit Sen, who owns the Sen Group of Companies, has been completely incommunicado. Despite repeated attempts on our part to reach Mr. Sen, we have not been successful. And the doors, as you can see, the main gate over here is firmly shut. In fact, if I can show you, this is the lock that has been put up in the gate to ensure that we cannot get in. We tried reaching out to people inside. We could clearly see that there are people inside the office, which our camera has captured, but then no one is willing to come forward. But that brings us to a bigger question as to why this shroud of secrecy surrounding this particular building. Where is Mr. Abhijit Sen and what was Mr. Sujit Sarkar's connection, if at all, with the Sheena Bora murder case? With video journalist Shudev Roy in Kolkata, Saurabh Sanyal for NewsX.
So cops, they're still seeking a lot of information to piece together the entire murder mystery. With that,